I mean, what are we gonna do with her? Like, what's the what?
Tell me more.
You don't know,
Tone Loke? Am I saying it right?
Dodi. I'm so glad you're here. I mean, what do we do with a little whippersnapper who doesn't know who Tone Loc is?
I'm gonna
Let's
Google
put
it
a
after.
little funky cold Medina in your cup.
That's exactly right. You don't know the song Funky Cold Medina?
No. Maybe I've heard it and I just don't
Oh,
know.
you guys.
I
Okay.
think I know every word.
I think I do too.
Well, I'm just
His,
gonna
and his
slide out
voice is just
and
so good. Yeah, he has the best voice. Okay,
I love
well,
that.
yeah, for those of you that are on the train with Dodi and me, please turn up Tone Loc in your cars today in honor of Meg.
I'll do it as well.
Okay,
So
great.
we'll all do it
Okay,
together.
perfect. Good.
Wow, you guys, we're here today with two of my favorite people,
Yeah.
Dodi and Mary Cheatham.
Hey, this is so fun.
I know.
Oh,
MC,
I made a list. I made a favorite list.
Oh, you
Aw.
guys, I know I love that. You guys, we're so thrilled to introduce you to our friend Dodi. Dodi is extremely talented. She is so much fun. She's so smart and so engaging, and we can't wait for you guys to get to meet her. So Dodi has a company called Well Played Wellness, and she does retreats and health coaching. So we're going to talk about how you can interact with Dodi and fall in love with her too. So here we go.
I'm so excited. Dodi, thank you.
Yay.
So to kick us off, will you tell people and fill people in on what Well Played Wellness is?
Sure, sure. So it's playful wellness retreat experiences for women.
Love.
We include movement of all sorts, maybe a little yoga, maybe a little HIIT workout, maybe some dance if that's your thing, some wellness education, anything from nutrition to menopause to coping with stress, some eating, some bonding, some laughing, and just overall a great time.
I love that. Okay, so it's retreats and it's one-on-one coaching. Essentially,
And
those are
one-on-one coaching, yes.
Yep, those are kind of the two pillars right now of what you do. Did you have a question?
Yeah, and so one of the things I think is really cool about this is that people can sign up for a retreat that you've already got going, or they can get a group of friends together and have you create, right?
I love that.
A retreat that is catered to the group of people.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So we'll ask, a series of questions about what your goals are with the group. It could be all fun. It could be you want to come away feeling relaxed and rejuvenated, and then we can pick some things that fit and tailor it to what your needs are.
That's so cool. I know, I think it'd be really fun for like a group of college friends or like a group of local friends. I mean, whatever, any sort of, when there are people that you really want to connect with in a way that's meaningful, I feel like having some structure to it is always such a nice thing.
Oh, yeah.
And not to mention then coming away feeling like you're a better version of yourself and that you've connected through that.
Agree. So Dodi, do you have a retreat on the books right now? And can you tell us a little bit about it?
I do. Our next retreat, I'm co-hosting with Maria McLaughlin.
Oh, fun.
She has a lovely home on the Sound, and it will be mostly at her house. And we'll have an opening circle on Friday evening on May the 3rd. And that's just like some light hors d'oeuvres, and we'll sit around the fire pit. We connect, laugh, everybody kind of gets to know each other. And then all day Saturday is filled with play. We'll do some things outside. We'll do a workout. We'll have a couple meals together. We might have a guest speaker to come in and talk about menopause if we get that lined up. And then you might even have some free time, or you can go out on the water. And then in the evening, we'll have dinner together. We have a chef coming in to do like a little cooking demonstration for us. And then I'm not going to tell you everything because I like to keep a few fun surprises under wraps. And then we do a closing circle brunch on Sunday, which is really special.
So it's May 3rd through May 5th. So Friday, May 3rd to Sunday, May 5th. That sounds, I feel relaxed just thinking about
I know, it does sound really dreamy.
I know, I love that. Okay, so Dodi, and we'll repeat this at the end, but if someone is watching right now and interested in learning more about the retreat and signing up for it, can they sign up on your website?
Yes.
Cool.
Website, my beautiful website. Thank you, Mike.
It was your vision. We just digitized it for you, but it's really fun. It's really fun.
Wellplayedwellness.com. Or you can email me, Dodi at Wellplayed Wellness.
Great.
Perfect.
Great.
And we'll post that in the comments as well.
Perfect.
And so, and then if somebody has a vision for a group of people that they want to have a retreat with, right? And then, I mean, you could, if, you know, if there are folks who want to do this and they own a home here where they want to host it, like Maria, or if they want to rent a house somewhere for a weekend or for a week and use a part of that for the retreat, there just are all kinds of options for how somebody could do that.
Yeah, and if you're not into planning, you know, I would take that off of your plate and plan it for you. I mean, I know my girlfriends and we get together every year, and the year that it didn't happen, it was because we were all so busy that nobody could plan it. And
Yeah.
usually I'm the planner, but as we've relocated, you know, we've had some busy times. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, okay. So as far as the retreats are concerned, there are two ways that people can get involved and experience that. As far as the coaching is concerned, it's health coaching. And I know you've explained before that there are 4 pillars of health, and those are all things that you're able to focus on in varying degrees based on who the person is that you're working with, right?
right.
Is that correct? Okay. And so what are the 4 pillars?
So I'll back up just a little bit. I'm a DAP certified functional health coach. So the difference there is that we try and get to the root of the problem. You know, when you're talking about functional medicine, I think you had a functional doctor on not too long ago. So a functional health coach kind of does the same thing. We take it back to the basics. So your 4 pillars are nutrition, movement, stress, coping with stress, and sleep. So those are your 4 pillars. I also think that spirituality and sexuality are very important things too. So those are things. So the process is client driven. So anything that feels like is most important to you to talk about, that's where we start. I mean, if you're like, okay, well, the 4 pillars of health are important, but I've really got this, then, you know, we go there and we tackle that first. So in some ways it feels like therapy. I'm not a certified therapist, but in some ways it might feel that way because we've got to take care of what needs taken care of first.
And I love, you said this previously, going off of that, you said you could either, depending on the session, you could either walk away feeling like you went to therapy, like you just said, or that you feel like you got a really good meditation in, or a good workout in, or you figured out, you know, the next step in your eating plan and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. Based on, it's really customized based on where you're at.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people that feel overwhelmed by the information that's out there. There's too much, and so they need a guide, a resource, accountability, and sometimes a cheerleader. You know, I'll just text you and say, hey, you know, how's it going this week? And that just kind of helps people to keep making the next right choice. I'm really big on, you know, going towards simple. So getting sunlight, getting enough water, and going toward what feels the most right for you right now.
I love that. Now, what type of, and is it mainly women that you work with in the coaching realm? What ages, what types of people, do you specify?
I've worked with women and some men, but it's mainly people that, are probably tired of hustle culture. And it's kind of the same people that might want to come to a retreat too, but they need a reset. They feel overwhelmed and confused by the information that's out there. They don't know what to eat. You know, do I eat high carb? Do I eat low carb? Do I eat keto? Do I, you know, Mediterranean? There's just so much information out there. Yeah. It could be somebody who's lonely and in need of connection. It could be someone with a really critical inner voice that they need to tame that, you know, and I'll give you some tools to help tame that critical inner voice, both in the retreat setting and in the one-on-one coaching setting.
Cool. So one's more individualized, one is more community-based. I really like that.
I do too. I really like that too. And I love the fact that it's all customizable. And I love the fact that it can be super tactical, or it can be kind of emotional exploration, or, you know, I don't know. I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
You get what you need.
Absolutely. So Dodi, as we wrap up, before we ask our final question, if someone, again, is interested in the one-on-one coaching, they can also inquire through your website. Is that right? Or shoot you an email at dodi@wellplayedwellness.com.
Yes. And if you can't remember that, I will be doing it through the Performance Zone.
Oh, cool.
So you can come and see Grant at the Performance Zone, and he will get you in touch with me. I also teach a class there on Saturdays, and I teach a yoga and meditation class at Downtown Bar on Sundays.
Our favorite places.
I know. I really want to come to both of those classes. So I'm glad we're having this conversation.
I saw photos, Dodi, of I know you just started the Saturday classes at Grant a few months ago, but I've seen photos of people there. It is jam-packed every Saturday, and it looks so wonderful. I've heard nothing but great things
Me
about it, so
too.
I'm
Me
excited to
too.
try it out.
Yeah.
Yes, if you are lifting weights, that is really a good class for mobility and just to lengthen those muscles that have gotten so
Yeah.
torn and tight. And then the yoga class on Sunday is a little more zen. You lie there, it's more relaxed, and we meditate together, and
I
it's
feel
very lovely.
I love that. I feel like just like talking to you, even texting you, Dodi, I just like feel calm. I don't know.
Oh.
You have this like aura about you that it's just so calming and positive.
So
And
nice.
yeah, I love it. So
Agree.
even this morning talking to you, it's been so lovely. I feel like my weekend's already off to a great start.
That's exactly right. I feel the same way.
Yes.
And so, Jody, before we let you go, we want to know what is saving your life right now.
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Yeah.
And I thought about it a little bit. And the truth is, as women, what you guys do in connecting people with the community is no small thing. Like your heart for getting people, giving them a platform and connect. I found out about so many businesses, boutiques, restaurants, I mean, skincare, all the different things, thanks to you guys. So thank you for that. Like
That's
my
it.
grad school girlfriends that I have that home base, these people that knew me then. I'm going to Ocracoke in a couple of weeks with some high school girlfriends. The women I work out with in the morning, Nikki and Laura and Leanne. I mean, they're fantastic people. And I feel so lucky, even when I'm leaving my meditation class and have a conversation in the parking lot with ladies, it is so life-giving. Nothing against men, but having connection with women is literally saving my life.
Oh,
That's a great one.
that's one of my favorite answers I think we've ever gotten.
It's a really good one.
Yep. Well, Dodi,
Yes.
we're lucky to have you in our community and in our corner, and so excited to spread the word about all the good that you're doing here in our community for women and men if they would like.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're really excited. We'll post everything in the comments, the link to your website, your email, and everything like that. And we can't wait to chat with you again soon.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Dodi.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye. That was really good.
She's
I
the
like her
best.
so much.
Oh, she's the best. She'll randomly text. So I met Dodi through Carey Marketing and Design Co.
Yeah.
A few months ago. We did her logo, helped her with just some website tweaks. We don't do website building, but just little tweaks here and there. But she'll text me on occasion, just be like, "Hey, checking in." Like just very
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like no one really does that anymore. And
Yeah.
it's just so refreshing. So she's lovely. I feel like everyone should know her and
Yep.
get to experience that too. So she's great.
I agree.
Do you have anything saving your life?
Well, it was funny actually that Jody mentioned Ocracoke because last week we got to spend some time with our family in Ocracoke. And it's just so great.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to make a guide to Ocracoke.
Okay, well, I only go like 3 places, so it will take me 7 minutes. But it was awesome. We went to yoga when we were there in the mornings, and I know, and read and got a bunch of books, and
Good.
Sally had to run some because she was having to keep up with her workout, so we would ride in the golf cart beside her and heckle her
What a great place
and
to
listen
run.
and listen to music. Yeah.
Was it what was the guy's name?
Tone Loc. It was
Tone Loc.
not Tone Loc.
Okay.
But
that's
now I
unfortunate.
think it should be. We
Sure.
have to do it here too.
Let's go.
So it was just great. Just a nice little,
Good.
family reset together, which
I'm
was
so
awesome.
glad.
I know.
I'm so glad.
How about you?
Well, today marks our 1 week countdown to the wedding. So you guys will not have to hear me talk about it again after this week, but just so
We
excited.
love hearing you talk about it.
Well,
It's
last
so
week,
fun.
last week's episode was so fun with
Yes.
shouting out all the vendors. If anyone needs any recommendations, even down to the smallest things, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to share what we used and what we found to be awesome throughout this process. So I think the thing that's saving my life is just the fact that we're here. We're on cruise control and we're making it to the finish line.
So exciting.
Me too.
Really exciting.
Yay.
Well, guys, hope y'all have a wonderful weekend and thank you for joining us.
Yay. Bye,
See you
guys.
soon.
Where's
The end button?
I'll have Steve cut it. Well,